With 7 days left of the January window about to close, Manchester United have not yet made any moves in the transfer market. Why is it so? Well, the main focus has been to generate the outs. We've seen it, we all know it, but what about the striker position? We've been heavily linked with many players like Robbie, like Choupo-Moting, like even Karim Benzima and others, but so far nothing. Because Manchester United currently, according to reports by Laurie Whitwell, is that we are so financially broke. So even if we are trying to loan our players, we still don't have any money for the January window, even for a loan, according to Laurie Whitwell. Well, stick around. We're going to talk about this cool and composed. We're going to break it down as far as possible. Is Choupo-Moting the only striker available for United to trigger in January? Well, let's find out. Take a sip on your coffee. This is a recording. It's Mick Ruby with the Transfer Corner. Yes, good morning, everyone. Thursday. This is recording, not live sessions. Going to try to compose a quick video to kind of describe what is really going on around. And I put my opinions to it because we've been heavily linked with a lot of players in the striker department. We've seen the likes of Brian Robbie, the Eredivisie Ajax link to Erik ten Hag. That is kind of easy. We've seen the links of Choupo-Moting. We've seen the links of Karim Benzima, Bejamin Sesko, and a lot of other players as well, which is really not really going to happen, especially regarding the Choupo-Moting deal that everyone is banging the drum on. And I'm going to explain to you why I did a kind of a report regarding Choupo-Moting 2 weeks ago when I actually raised the red flag, why Manchester United cannot really go and loan Choupo-Moting, either to buy the 36-year-old from Bayern Munich. This is kind of the main story today that I want to bring to the stage, so stick around for that one. The usual reason why Manchester United cannot pursue Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. Now, why is that, Mick? Well, let's have a look at it from a first glance. Let's just dive right into Choupo-Moting, 36-year-old, sitting on the bench at Bayern Munich, not really getting game time. He's got 6 years left on his contract, not 6 years, but 6 months. But I can explain here in detail. Let me just highlight this. This is something that I did talk to you about, as explained 2 weeks ago and explained in this article as well. Great Adidas here as well. The German clubs are unable to loan out players whose contracts are set to expire at the same point that the prospective loan deal would. Okay, so in another condition is that the loaned out player must maintain a contractual commitment to the club which they return once the loan is expiring. So put it simple like this, people. Choupo-Moting cannot leave Bayern on a loan this month, as when he returns from his loan, he will no longer possess an employment contract with the German club. This means that if United are interested in the 34-year-old concrete, they will simply have to buy him than to loan him, people. And that is the crux. This is something that I've been trying to tell people on the fan channels and media are trying to say that we are heavily linked with him. He's going to come most likely. But would you splash the cash on a 34-year-old? Basically, according to employment German law, you cannot. You can, I repeat again, in order to loan Choupo-Moting, you have to buy him. And I don't think the Manchester United has the funds to do that in January window. So that, for me, according to my opinions and analysis, goes out the window. What about Karim Benzima? Again, Laurie Whitwell was reporting that Manchester United are so financially restrained that we can't even go on the loan market. Even if we, raise some funds by, getting brilliant loan deals out for Alvaro Fernandez for Benfica. We've seen Pellistri is almost getting, approved for Granada. We've seen the likes of Dan Gore Jr. is getting his loan as well. We see a lot of players going on loan. Did I miss anyone? There's been so many people going on loan, basically to lower down the wage bill and, the operational cost. How about Sancho? What happened to that one? Well, we didn't do that good negotiations. I mean, it turned out to be we played about 4 million, and not even a half of his salary. So still, there is money there to be spent in January. So even if Laurie Whitwell is saying that we don't have any money, I still believe that this is Manchester United we're talking about. This is Manchester United that always seems to come at the final hour of the January window. So who will that striker be? Will it be a Benzima? Is this a striker that resembles kind of the Glazer shirt selling typical signing that we will do a short-term move for? Because at the end of the day, Ratcliffe wants to finish in top four because Champions League is so important. It all depends on what you want to accomplish. If you want to sort of help the team in the short term to get back into top four and play Champions League next season, then Benzema is what you should splash the cash for. Will he kind of stop the development of Rasmus Højlund? I mean, he's Benzema, Ballon d'Or winner, simply wants to play week in and week out. But at the end of the day, it could be something very positive in terms of rotation. It could be very positive for a young Rasmus Højlund to learn from the best in the class, Benzema, by the way. But on the other hand, if you are looking for a long-term solution, Benzema is not the answer. It seems like that, the current establishment, what they want to do is to, make Manchester United, a lean, mean machine, meaning we're going to be ruthless in this summer. We're going to get rid of all these players. Maybe we will look at all the players that we have out on loan. If they're good enough, they will return back to United. And that means that they don't have to spend much in the summer. But there's one potential striker that I've been banging the drum that is now picking up the pace, and that is no other than Bejamin Sesko. Now, why Bejamin Sesko? Well, depends on, again, if you're going to be a balanced approach. If you are looking for a long-term future, now Bejamin Sesko is your guy. 20 years old, 196 centimeters tall, currently playing from RB Leipzig. Go back in the previous videos, I did a full report on Bejamin Sesko as well. Currently was playing for RB Leipzig, but RB Salzburg, but made a sister to mother club move to play there, but it currently is sitting on the bench, not getting minutes. He's kind of developing because they have the more senior striker occupying the position. So it's been reportedly as well, and even I said it on this channel, that RB Leipzig are open for a loan move for Bejamin Sesko to get development in January, and with a release clause with the option to buy for 50 million euros. Now that is a bargain. That is if you want to focus on the future. Bejamin Sesko is the guy. I'm not going to go down deep in his technical abilities, his mental abilities, but if you look at the weekly wages, what Bejamin Sesko is currently on, he's currently earning the same amount of money as what Rasmus Højlund is doing per week. He's getting 50,000 euros per week at RB Leipzig. So there is a deal that Manchester United could make. I mean, it's not expensive. He's a very good striker, young, explosives, have similar traits like Rasmus Højlund, but even better, according to my opinion. So these two can interchange. They could, replace one for like, because you can't play Rasmus Højlund like 90 minutes every single game. You need to sort of look at how you can rotate. So Bejamin Sesko, in that case, for me, would be the one that I believe that Manchester United could trigger. Why I'm saying that? Because it's picking up pace. Newcastle is also under financial fair play predictions. So they're also looking to offload a lot of players. Hence the link that we saw with Callum Wilson, the injury-prone Callum Wilson. Then what, 70 million for Callum Wilson? And we go, nah, ain't going to happen. So I believe that Manchester United is looking more to rejuvenate that squad, to build a squad for the future. Karim Benzima, 100% will bring something for the short term. 100%, I believe. I would love to see a Benzema. Who wouldn't? But then it would be a typical Glazer signing, and it wouldn't really sound like an Iniesta or Omar Berrada signing. But you never know what they are thinking. If you are seriously to win, get back into Champions League, then Benz is your guy. But if you're looking for long-term future, looking for cheap loan strikers, cheap strikers to sort of get over the line for building for the future, then I said it again, Sesko is your guy. But I want to hear from your opinion, guys. Leave your comments below. Do you think we're going to sign somebody, or do you think, according to my poll that I did the other day, we're going to sign a brilliant striker called Jack? and his surname is shit because we are so broke. At the end of the day, it is 7 days left of the transfer window, and you will never know what they have in plan. Did we even foresee that Omar Barada, CEO, will come to Manchester United? It basically hit us like an uppercut on one day, and nobody knew anything about it. So potentially that Manchester United are saying that in the press that we are stint, we don't have any money, we can't even do loan deals. It's deliberately leaked out maybe to Laura Whitwell to say that, hey, watch out, we're not going to do anything, but hey, this is so United PR spin at the sort of last day of the transfer window. Here we go, we give you a surprise striker. But then I don't want to have any sort of secondary crap striker like Alice Talks Football was saying she was expecting, and big up to you, Alice, to say we might get some scrappy old player like a Igalo or, you know, Weghurst, like what we typically do. Let's hope not. And anyway, so keep your eyes open for Bejamin Sesko, and hopefully you can understand now why Choupo-Moting will not come to Manchester United unless Manchester United is stupid enough to offer him a contract. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to this short update, the roundup morning Thursday. We will be back on later on this afternoon about 1:30 p.m. UK time for the managers press conference ahead of the FA Cup. Me, Mick, Mark, and yeah, it will be us, guys. But anyway, good morning to you. Have a sip on your coffee, and we shall see you to the next video. Take it easy. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.